Welcome back, everyone, to Cowboy and the Indian. I am the Nooga Cowboy, and once again, we got something special for you. The 2020 Indian Chieftain Darkhorse. Got that ruby color to it, matte ruby, I believe. Casey is the color. Tell us a little bit about this bike.
Yeah, it's, like you said, Joe, the 2020 Indian Chieftain Darkhorse. It is in ruby smoke, which is the new color for 2020. It's the same ruby metallic that you got on your bike, just a different clear coat gives it that matte look. The Chieftain Darkhorse, of course, is known for having the matte paint and the blacked out motor, blacked out accessories. Got the awesome open front fender with the 19-inch wheel. And the new Thunderstroke 116 in it this year. So it's putting out about 124 foot-pounds of torque. Just an incredible machine.
There you go. So how do people contact you at Crockett Power Sports?
Oh, they can find us on the internet at crockettpowersports.com. They can go to our Facebook page, which is Crockett Power Sports. They're welcome to call us at the dealership, 423-760-3670. They can probably even find my cell phone number out there somewhere. I'm easy to reach, man.
Awesome, man. Thanks so much, Casey. Crockett Power Sports. Well, you know what time it is. It's time to ride. All right, here we go. 2020 Indian Chieftain Darkhorse. Take two. I rode a matte black one last time, and, well, I had to bring it back. Low tire pressure, so let's do it again. Nice bike. Welcome back, Nooga Cowboy. Today we're on the 2020 Chieftain Darkhorse. Beautiful, beautiful bike. So as I said, maybe I didn't say it, but I've rode one of these. It was actually a couple of videos ago. And, well, I had some low tire pressure warnings, so I had to take it back. So take two. This is not the matte black. This is the ruby, the matte ruby, and a gorgeous bike. Some hate it, some love it. I'm on the love it side. I really didn't get I wasn't in test ride mode because I was too worried about the low tire pressure warning from the last ride. So you can really see what this thing can do. But initial impressions, comfortable. Let's see if we can move up the windshield a little bit. See what that does. A noticeable difference. Bring it back down again. Yeah, it makes a pretty big difference. Even just, I'm not sure how far that windshield travels, but it really takes the wind off your head. Yeah, that's a big difference. So definitely if you're on long rides, you want to keep that windshield up. We'll get her out here on the highway here in just a little bit and really see what she's got. Brakes, acceleration, 0 to 60. No, we won't do that. I don't think the boys at Crockett would like it if I did that. It is a gorgeous bike, though. Let's see what. Oh, we're in sport mode. Okay. I thought the throttle was a little twitchy. We'll put it in standard mode. There you go. We got 116 in it. So, you know, she's got some juice. Yeah, going from standard or from sport to standard really makes a huge difference on the throttle, as you would expect. And I'm assuming going from standard to touring mode would make even more of a difference. very comfortable. Brakes are good. Very responsive. Okay, I mean, not like I ran it too hard off the red light, but you can tell with it being in standard mode, it is what it is. It's not what you'd expect, you know, in sport mode. Alright, it's back in sport mode now. Oh yeah. Wow. Huge difference, man. Get on over. Obviously this is a bigger bike and it just leans so nicely. I will say that the Challenger does feel smaller. You know, it operates as a smaller bike. And I love that about the Challenger. But I'm not saying this is, you know, clumsy at all, because this does handle, but the forks, the fairing mounted to the frame makes a huge difference, and the Challenger is just a different beast. I mean, you're not going to go wrong with this one. I'm not sure this bike likes me being in sport mode right now, because I'm not really taking advantage of sport mode. So we're almost to the highway here, so we'll get her out there and really see what this girl's got. She's a beaut. She's a beaut, Clark. Yeah, of course I'm going to miss it. Ooh, see, it's... Oh, maybe I won't miss it. I'll tell you, that sport mode, it's going to take you a little time to get used to, brother. You better not have whiskey throttle. Well, actually, it might give you whiskey throttle if you're not, you know, if you're not used to it. Take a great acceleration. Oh, I love it. There you go. There's sport mode right there. All right, let's go to tour mode. So much difference in throttle response. Beautiful Chattanooga, Tennessee. Oh, love it. $70 miles per hour in 6th gear. Really don't need to be in 6th, to be honest with you. And my arms are not extended at all, as you can see. I mean, it's just a nice, comfortable distance for me to the grips. And I'm about 5'11". I don't really like touring mode. Let's go back to standard. It's a nimble bike. Not as nimble as the Challenger. Again, that's just going off memory. What a day to be on a motorcycle, ladies and gentlemen. I'm supposed to have some rain a little bit later, but right now we're taking advantage of partly cloudy skies. And one thing I've noticed on the Darkhorse, I mean the Chieftain Darkhorse, the Challenger, pretty good mirrors. I can see everything I need to see, so I do like that. And it looks good. It's not a, you know, you don't look at it and go, I automatically think I gotta change those. Those are terrible. No, it fits in with the bike. Fuel range, you look at the dashboard right there, 166 miles, and that's almost three quarters of a tank. If I fill mine up, and I have the Scout 60, if I fill mine up, I'm lucky to get 130 on a tank. So what are you looking at? What would that be? Around 185, 190 on a full tank for this one. It's Saturday, I don't want to do math, so there you go. I've been riding for a little bit now. This is just a smooth ride. I mean, it's almost like I'm sitting here talking, yeah, just like I'm not even on a motorcycle. I'm paying attention, of course. Stop it. This is like ho hum. I'm not really I'm feeling the road, but it's comfortable. You're just taking it all in. And for those of you that might be riding, you know, a smaller motorcycle. For instance, I ride a Scout 60. Just said that, but you know, if you're on a smaller motorcycle and you're hesitant to get on a touring bike just because can I handle it? You know, it just seems a bit big for me. I'm a little scared of dropping it. Don't worry about that. Just get on the bike, and once you're on it, I mean, you'll feel it's like, okay, well, this is not bad at all. I can do this. Shirtless guy. And you'll get used to it and you're okay. You're truly, I mean, the learning curve is not that huge. But I would suggest, though, if you're, you know, if you are worried a little bit about that, get on the Challenger. I mean, it doesn't feel like a big bike, and I've said that before. You can check out my Challenger review up top right now, but it acts like a smaller bike, and it's a very good feel. Again, I'm not taking anything away from this bike because it's a nimble bike as well. But you will enjoy the bigger bikes. You really will. I mean, if you're looking for comfort, listen, I'm not going to ride my Scout 60 across the country. I just will not do that. I might give it a try once, but I'm pretty sure not too long after I leave it, all right, let's just turn back around. I'm done. But on a dark, or on the Chieftain, on the Springfield, a Vintage, a Challenger, Roadmaster, you know, you're not going to have that issue. because the comfort is there. It really is a different ride. It's very nimble. I do think the Challenger has the advantage in that department, but you know, this one is not something to laugh at. I think it goes without saying, though, that the bigger bikes, they just respond a lot better when you're on an open road, not in a red light town or a red light stretch that we're on right now. You know, that's when you get the full benefit. You're going 70, 80, and as you heard me say earlier, I was just enjoying the moment. I wasn't worried about, you know, being on a motorcycle. Not that I'm ever worried about that, but you know what I'm saying. Just enjoying the time. And that's really what it's all about on a motorcycle, right? Enjoying your time on it. But an amazing difference between the different modes. Touring mode just lacks a little bit for me. Standard modes, okay. The sport mode, man, you want to get up and go. No hesitation, that's what you put it in. And you know there's going to be a difference, otherwise they wouldn't put different modes on it, but just the difference it really does make is pretty cool, pretty tremendous. Really gives you a different bike every mode. Put it back in sport for this last part here. Instant throttle response. So to sum up, we've talked about the modes enough. Beautiful bike, and I'm no expert. I'm not a techie when it comes to motorcycles. Just the everyday guy who rides a motorcycle. Very comfortable. I could see riding this to Sturgis easily. The forks, the fairing mounted forks, they do make a difference compared to the frame mounted. Gas tank holds plenty of fuel. Mirrors are good. Acceleration's great. Brakes are really good. You don't have to worry about brakes, and that's probably the most important. Can I stop? And you can on this Chieftain Darkhorse, 2020 Indian Chieftain Darkhorse. And let me know what you think about the color. I mean, I'll show you, do a little walk around when we get stopped. But what do you think? Love it? Hate it? I mean, would this be the first color I buy? No, but it intrigues me. I'll just say that it intrigues me. Handling is pretty good, pretty nimble bike. And once you get going, highway speeds, it just, you might as well have a remote in your hand and a nice beverage, because that's what it feels like. It's like you got to pay attention to the road, but you're just kind of looking around. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh wait, I'm riding a motorcycle. Yeah, pay attention. But yeah, you can throw this thing in a corner, no problem. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, really getting it down there. Get in there, girl. There you go, that's what I like. Big shout out to Crockett Power Sports for letting me take out these bikes. Love doing it. I really love all bikes. But yeah, just big shout out to them, man. Thank you so much. So do a little walk around. Sounds great too, stock. I believe these come stock 116. Just a great sounding engine. Performs well. You will not go wrong with this one. And that's my girl in the background. God, she's pretty. And that's, as I said before in the other video, when it comes to fairings, the Challenger is kind of growing on me. But if I was going to pick one that wasn't a Challenger, I'd go with this style. Make sure you join us on Facebook and Instagram. Cowboy and the Indian. Like the video if you would, and subscribe, share, do all that jazz. Till next time, this is a Nooga Cowboy.